that same vibe, positivity, people helping out. A 7-year-old boy from Maryland named Cavanaugh Bell, young 7-year-old boy from Maryland named Cavanaugh Bell. He saved his money for the past 2 or 3 years, I think, from his birthdays, from Christmases, things of that nature, so he can create what he calls a COVID-19 care pack. Now, the COVID-19 care pack is basically where he'll create food packages for the local senior citizens in his area who may not be able to get to food or may not be able to go out to grocery stores and things of that nature, just based on how dangerous it could be for them if they get affected by the virus. Because as we know, if you have any pre-existing conditions, this virus can actually kill you, is what we're told, right? So he's doing his best in the Maryland area to help the older people in that area. So he started his COVID-19 Care Packs initiative, where he used the $600 that he's been saving the past few years to help out older people in his area. So again, y'all, this is an extremely forward-thinking idea for such a young person. So when we look at our society, when we look at the young people in our society, we kind of hope that all of us have kids, right, like this, right, who take situations that seem dim or situations that seem unfortunate and make the best out of them by being a giver, by helping those who are in need, right? We all want our children to be able to do that, but for this young man to be 7 years old and take this type of initiative, I think we really need to take our hat off to the young brother Cavanaugh Bell. Right, most 7-year-olds, when they get $600, they thinking about buying a game, buying candy, buying some type of game system, a computer, something along those lines. So instead of thinking about himself, he's thinking about others. So let's take our hat off to the 7-year-old brother named Cavanaugh Bell, who's doing what he can in his community to help out. Now, also something I read about this young man, when he was 5 years old, he suffered from, but he went through situations where he was getting bullied in school and things of that nature, and that made him sad, made him depressed. He wanted to hurt himself and things of that nature, but he took that situation and actually created an anti-bullying nonprofit called Cool and Dope because of everything that was happening to him. So, I mean, look at that, right? Look at this young man. Look at the way that he thinks at such a young age. So again, you know, I think we all want our children to be of the mindset of helping, be of the mindset of like a progressive thinker who does what he can to get shit done. And this young man is actually doing that, right? He's taking a real grim situation, just in actuality, being a young person who can save your money like that, there's something to be said about that in itself, right? So the fact that he saved his money, he's taking his money to help the older people in his community, says a lot about the young man's character. So everybody take your hat off to the young man, Cavanaugh Bell in Maryland, who's getting this done in this seemingly tragic moment, right? So hats off to the young brother.